I'm saucing on you. I'm swagging, oh. I'm ballin', I have a song on you. Watch out, oh, watch out.
What is freaking good, family? It is your boy, Darryl McAllister from Mtbridingog. I don't know if you guys can hear me well. Go. Sorry if it's making too much noise. I'm trying to take out this back door. Alright, so I got the back door off. And hopefully you guys can still hear me well. So I finally bought some brake fluid. Because I haven't changed out the brake fluid on the pit bike since I had it. And that pit bike has been outside for at least 3 months straight. I know that a lot of water and everything got inside of it. Not inside of it, but like with the brake fluid, I know it turned watery. And they say that if you don't change out the brake fluid every, I don't know when you're supposed to change it. But since I have it, I'm going to do it. Oh, I also have a clutch cable. I don't know if I put this in any of my other videos. Sorry if I'm stuttering. The clutch cable here, I'm not going to install it because the other cable that I have on there didn't break yet, so I have to do it smartly. When that breaks, then I'll put this on there. I have some WD-40 to try and free up. I'm going to let it soak. Oh, the other day I was tightening down the spoke. Oh crap, you can't see me. This is what I hate about this homemade chest thing. So I made this right here that I have you guys on. So the other day I was trying to tighten out all the spokes because this one was freaking loose. It was loose, like crazy loose. So I started tightening it down, and the only thing I hear is just a popping sound. It went, and I was like, dang, man, I hope that ain't the spoke. And when I took the pliers back off, the pliers that are over there, I don't know if you guys can see it, the pliers that are over there, these ones that I have my feet on, I took it off, and this whole spoke came out like that. So I was like, dang, dog, that don't make no sense. So I'm not sure if that will affect the way the tire will move. Hopefully it doesn't, and hopefully it doesn't affect all the other spokes, because that one was already loose. So I'm not sure. The rest of them are all the way tightened. I made sure of that. I'm going to put more WD-40 on all of them to give them more life, even though the WD-40 doesn't really do anything. I'm gonna drown these nuts right here. Hopefully you guys can hear it. I mean, hopefully you guys can see it. Hopefully you guys hear it. I'm gonna drown these nuts right here with some WD-40 and leave this tire outside for tonight. I was supposed to do it yesterday, but I didn't take it outside because I was at church and I just didn't do it. So I have another sprocket coming. I have a 420 sprocket coming, but the thing that I messed up on is getting a 428 chain. Now the 428 chain, as you guys, most of you guys probably already run like a 420 chain on the SSRs. They come stock, or the Apollo, because they have a small sprocket. Let me show you guys the original sprocket that came off the other tire. So here's the original sprocket right here. This sprocket is kind of thick. This ran a 420 chain, so you can imagine how that 428 chain is going to run on a sprocket like this. Is this sprocket right here that's on the tire right now is a 51 tooth sprocket, and I have a 49 tooth sprocket coming. But I tried every single thing. I tried to break these loose. I don't have a heat gun. They say that if you get a heat gun or a blowtorch and try to heat them up, then the metal will expand and it'll let these bolts come off easier. Of course, if you drown it in some lubricant and stuff and let it sit for like a day or two and then heat it up or something. I don't know however you're supposed to do it, but they say that it makes it easier once you have fire or a flame to get up the temperature of the metal so it melts a little bit and it expands. So I'm gonna take this outside. Also, me and Polo riding was it was talking about the color of my bike. And I was telling him, oh yeah, bro, so I have some more duct tape here. Well, I don't really, wait, this is like the first kind of camouflage duct tape I have put on there. The other tape that was on there was like it was a vinyl tape, so it really stick to the bike. But I think I'm gonna take that off and put this this little real tree hardwood looking dip tape on there. Let's take out this plastic, see how it looks. So this is right here. This is how it looks. Crap, I forgot. This is how it looks right here. So I think that it looks nice on the bike. I don't know, of course, how it's going to look. It should look good. Look at that. It should look good, and there's a whole bunch of it. So hopefully it freaking does what it's supposed to do and doesn't come off. And I'm gonna add glue and everything to it. So enough talking. I'm gonna take this outside. I don't think I'm gonna take off that tape off of that bike yet. I want it to wear down as much as possible and then throw this new tape on here. I don't even know why I took it out of this plastic bag that it comes in. But enough talking. Let's just freaking go and start taking that brake fluid out of that bike. I need to get a bottle so I can do it. So see you later. And I have dot 3, so I guess that dot 3 will work perfectly. Sorry if you guys are still down there. I know that you are. Sorry about that. So I'm trying my best not to freaking strip these bolts out up here where you add the oil or brake fluid, if you want to say it like that. And I guess you just wiggle it out. Alright family, so I just popped the top off of my freaking brake, what's the thing, the valve thing, the top of it. And it doesn't have any freaking oil at all, bros. Like, doesn't have none at all. I know that it's leaking out of there, but it's not even full in here, dog. So hopefully I don't get no air gap, because air gaps will not let me slow down correctly. Freaking hurry up. Alright, so I'm gonna squeeze it while I'm doing it, because crap, I need to get this clear. I don't know if this will irritate my skin really bad if I touch it. Hopefully it won't, man. Because I'm not trying to touch it, but if I do touch it, I don't want it to. So I don't know how it's coming out of there, but I'm gonna put this upside down, this little piece right here, and just squeeze it. And we keep filling it up to flush it. This is so weird. First time flushing the bike, and I'm wasting brake fluid. This is so weird. I need to wipe this off like this. I think I need to open it a little bit more, boys. Let me open this up a little bit more. Come on, there we go. Okay, what can I put there to stop it from jumping? I don't want it to. Alright, so it's flushing out by its own self. So I have a freaking lot. They say don't never ever get air in your brake fluid. Alright, so I think I'm okay, and I need to turn this a little bit to the off and then give it a few pumps, because it's freaking it's going a little bit too fast for me now. I don't want to get any air bubbles. Let me slow it down. So I'm not sure if you fill it up to the top, or if you just fill it up enough so it doesn't get any air bubbles. So I'm Alright, boys, so I think I flushed the front one. I'm gonna do more, do a little bit more, and see what we get up out of this. Cause I'm gonna be clean as possible and stop as fast as possible. Cause I have different wheels now, and I ain't trying to be sliding everywhere. It smells like it'll irritate the crap out of your skin. Alright, boys, so that was the last flush right there, and I'm gonna be done with this. And I need to put that oil on that what you call it? This one. I need to put that oil back up on that where is it? I can't even really see the oil level on here. But whatever, yeah, boys. So that's how you freaking do it. I don't know if you saw it coming up out of there. I'm gonna flush it one more time. Should I? Or should I not? Nah, I'm about full. I think I'm alright. So I'm gonna just close this off and close the bottom off. Ain't got no air bubbles in there. Hopefully I don't. At least hopefully I don't. So we're gonna be done with that. Y'all just let me know if y'all want me to throw that other tape on here, that tree looking tape, instead of alright, so we done with this. Y'all just let me know if y'all want me to throw that tape up on there. Yeah, and I'm gonna block this off right now. Up tight. And we done. Let me squeeze the brake. Alright. There we go. So that one's done. Oh crap. I guess from the oil pressure in there it did that. So that one's done. I need to wipe all of that off, I guess. And I have fresh oil in the front now, boys. These discs, they don't work too well with this bike, I guess because the bike is, these discs are not made for this bike. So as you guys can see, look at that dirty behind oil in there, man. That looks nasty. So thank you guys for watching this video. The Apollo is out for now. She's not going to be riding until probably next week, spring break. And I'm going to be posting probably almost every single day, like how I do now. But probably almost every single day. So I'm not going to put that clutch cable back on there like I was telling you guys earlier, because this brake cable is doing fine for me now. It still has a little lag and stuff, but I'm not really worrying about that since I know how to operate the bike and not kill myself. So the chain is here. This chain, it wasn't long enough to go on that sprocket, so I ordered another chain and another sprocket, smaller sprocket, because that chain that's on that wheel over here is freaking, chain. The sprocket that's on this wheel is freaking too big. So it fits on that chain perfectly, but it doesn't have enough links for it. So right now I'm gonna just spray this down. I was thinking that I can just freaking, oh crap. I was thinking that I could just freaking chop these bolts off at the bottom part, almost at the bottom part. Since I think that it has some thread lock on these bolts in the inside, I think I'll just grind it down to like the bottom and then try to pull it out. And then just put in the old bolts from that other sprocket, because I think they'll fit on here perfectly. Let me flip it over and look. Yeah, I think those could come out. Those look like that whole bolt was like put in there. So if I do drill it out, then I think it'll fit in there perfectly. I'm not sure.